ASA crossed its first finish line in 2007. 11 years and 4,233 finish lines later, ASA has become a champion of inclusion, connecting individuals with disabilities to members from the community, inspiring all to celebrate the spirit of Together We Finish. ASA's winning formula begins with an individual living with a disability. We then pair the ASA athlete with volunteer wingmen, and together as a team, they cross the finish line.
Back down, but your love lifts me back to solid ground.
But it's not all about the finish line. It's about elevating the quality of life for all by making our communities more inclusive, breaking down barriers, changing perceptions, inspiring others to lead healthy, active lifestyles, and most of all, making our ASA athletes feel loved, significant, and accepted.
Raise my flag and call it quits, so I keep on pushing through.
This program specifically has just done a lot to bring us together because we have something now that we can do together. Being in the military, you move around so much that you never really feel part of anything. I do feel, for once, like I'm actually part of this community. I think that has a lot to do with ASA. You get used to being in this world where people park in handicapped spaces that aren't really handicapped, and they don't hold the door for you when you're struggling with a wheelchair. And so to be in that kind of environment like ASA, it's refreshing to know that that's not the way of the world.
It was so amazing. My family was out there, the staff from my school were out there, people supporting me, the athletes, serving athletes, other wingmen were out there. It was amazing. The bond with those ladies, they have a special place in my heart. Without our wingman, we're nothing. We love our wingman like they're our own family. I trusted them with my life. I never thought a person like me in a wheelchair that has cerebral palsy that can do a 5K. I never thought in 10 million years, and I'm doing 5Ks. I hung it up for the first time in my life, and I'm proud of that.
In my family, we had two severely handicapped sons who were born perfectly normal, no indications anything wrong. By the time they were 3.5, we got a diagnosis that they had a degenerative brain disease that was untreatable. My oldest son, Connor, told me about ASA, and he came to me and he said, wouldn't this have been really cool for Ian and Joe? Because there was nothing like this for when my sons were alive. At this time, there was a third incident that happened in my family where my youngest son was shot to death in Baltimore City in 2010. So I was introduced to ASA where my life had changed dramatically, that I was cutting back a great deal on doing outside activities and socializing with people. By getting involved with ASA, it helped bring me out of my gloom, if you will. It's enjoyable and it's very rewarding to be able to have an opportunity to run with an athlete and see the experience that they have. My focus has always been more on the families as well as the athlete, because I know what it's like in their lives when they leave the race. Athletes Serving Athletes is a loving, caring family, and it's been a godsend to me.
We will continue to be steadfast in our commitment to make every member of our community feel loved, significant, and accepted. We need your help. Join the Wingman Nation of volunteers, donors, wingmen, and corporate partners to empower ASA athletes this season and for years to come. Now is the time. Together, we elevate. Together, we connect. Together, we inspire. Together, we finish.